Good morning. It's day 75 of the PCT, and we got up, I think the earliest we have so far today. We woke up at 4:30, and we've finished packing up now. It's still totally dark and a glittery sky, so we're gonna hike in the dark for a while, watch the sunrise, and then should be a 26-mile day through the Desolation wilderness, which is an area that requires a bear canister if you're gonna camp there. So we don't have our bear cans yet, so we're just gonna hike through the whole area today and end the day in South Lake Tahoe, where we have a hotel room waiting for us and food. And that was motivation enough for us to get up early today. This is a real word. It's just letters. Fontanillisol. Recently took an early lunch on a switchback against a boulder similar to this one, and now we're going uphill again. We're going to get a view of Dix Lake in a moment, and then it should be downhill for a while. When we have lunch on days where we're going to end in town, it's like the great purge, because whatever's left in your food bag, you can eat it, because you know, lunch is kind of the last time that you're picking for food, because dinner will be in town. Anyway, so the lunch that we just took, we were going through all of our little Ziploc bags and eating as much as we wanted, eating as much as we could, so that there's not too much left over. We've just spent the past half hour, maybe, daydreaming about the food that we're gonna consume once we get to South Lake Tahoe. We were dreaming about what kind of cereal we're gonna get for our hotel room, snacks, all the fruit that we want, and then what kind of food we want to get when we eat out, and the big debate between, do you get that fresh tasty salad that just your body craves out here, or do you go for the hearty hot meal that you also crave out here, or both? And what kind of coffee and drinks do we want to have? It's a dangerous game to think about food that much out here. The trail just follows the lake. Definitely don't want to go that way. We're currently at 8,100 feet of elevation, and there's this big lake that we saw. We think it's this one that we saw from a distance. It's so much higher than other lakes down below. It just has like a funny quality to it. I think the backdrop of this stone, obviously a stone mountain, but like without any vegetation. It almost looks like it's otherworldly. See the high lake, and yonder is the low one. Are done pretty much with the climbing for the day. We're on a really flat piece of trail right now, and all day we've been passing a lot of day hikers and weekend hikers and week-long hikers doing smaller trips. So it's been really fun to see new faces and chat with them. And let's see what else. My right shin still hurts very badly. Feels like a shin splint, or what I think is a shin splint. I don't think I've ever had one, but it's very sore, especially going downhill, which we're kind of very mildly going downhill, if anything, right now. So I am feeling that, but I will say I do just fine tolerating the pain. Like, it doesn't mean it doesn't hurt, but I can kind of just deal with it for days, as this one has been. So when we take a 0 in South Lake Tahoe, which again is a day where we hike 0 miles, hoping that'll give it some good rest, and maybe I'll be better off for the next stretch. There's 2 men in orange down there, and a helicopter hidden entirely by the trees. But it appears that they're performing some sort of rescue. We're right next to Echo Lakes right now. And just like that, we've walked through all of Desolation Wilderness in one day. We've completed another one of our maps in Far Out today. So at first there was a map for Washington, and then there was a map for Oregon, and then Northern California, and now we're going to start the map for the Sierra. As always, the last couple miles have felt the longest today, not just because my leg hurts. It's followed Echo Lake up and down a trail beside it. And it's absolutely beautiful, so happy to have these views. But as you can see, it looks like we're finally at the end of the lake, which means we're almost at the end of our day. We started the day in the dark and saw the sunrise while hiking, and now the sun is setting and we're still hiking. Finally made it to the road where we'll try to hitchhike or call an Uber to get into South Lake Tahoe. We're at Taco Bell in South Lake Tahoe after getting a hitch from a nice English guy named Jamie who likes to boulder and rock climb and hike and stuff. So he was super cool. Thank you, Jamie, if you ever happen to see this. And yeah, we ordered online at Taco Bell, so now we're just sitting here waiting for that. We're gonna eat our dinner, and then we're gonna try to do all of our chores tonight. So after we eat, we wanna go next door to the grocery store and do our resupply, get that out of the way. And then we have to try to catch another hitch or an Uber further downtown to our hotel. And then while we're at the hotel, we're gonna try to do laundry tonight and obviously shower. And then tomorrow, it will just be all about relaxing and eating good food and sleeping. A feast to lay before us. We couldn't be happier. We are now at a grocery store called Raley's, doing our late night resupply. Joe's about to call the hotel and make sure that we can still check in at like 10 p.m. The resupply is complete, and now we're just awaiting our Uber to get across town to our hotel. We've just checked in to our hotel, and we're gonna see our room for the first time. Gosh, and 2 beds. Wow, nice TV. Plenty of space. Chairs. I'm excited if you can't tell. This is great. This will be a great place to hang out.